Hello, fellow alchemists. Welcome back. I know it's been some time, and I apologize about the quality of the videos recently. We've just been crazy busy. Uh, it's hard to explain, and it's both a good thing and, as you can see, not so good thing. But I still want to bring you guys a video over here. I was going through some articles about Elixir. We're doing more and more Elixir stuff recently, which is fantastic. What I just found out is a really, really cool package called Changelog. And so if you take a look over here, if you actually add Changelog to your project, just use at least version 0.1. Make sure you include it only in dev and test. We don't really use it in prod, and don't include it in the runtime. Now, this Changelog project is actually kind of interesting. You may be wondering, hey, what's the difference between this version and that version in terms of if you need to upgrade it or you're looking at upgrading a dependency, right? Is it actually worth it to upgrade it? So we're going to take a look over here. I'm going to pop open the terminal. And a couple of things, if you do mix hex outdated, what you're going to find is, of course, things are actually outdated. What you can and what you cannot upgrade based on what's going on. So for this one, it says updates not possible. But for these, the updates are possible, right? So for instance, if I want to update Tailwind to 0.13 from 0.15, there's a command already built in where you can get differences. If you can say mix hex. Mix hex package. If, and I say Tailwind. And I want to say, I want to know the difference between my current version 0.1.3. And I want to know what's between this one and 0.1. And the cool part about this command that's already built in, you guys should already know about, is that you can actually see code-wise difference. What's the difference? Now, this is useful because you can get an idea and actually understand what changes were actually made, which lines were added, which lines were possibly deleted. This is extremely useful, don't get me wrong, right? So you have an idea. But, kind of digging through this, it's hard to, at a high level, understand actually what was changed. Is there new features? Is there bug fixes? Is there just things being moved around? It's hard to understand, right? Now, this package called Changelog, what you can do is you can say, okay, why don't you just tell me the changelog of Tailwind? And when you type this, what you're going to get is actually just a summary of the changes between what you have and what's the latest one. And this is a lot easier, I think, to digest. Okay, so we prune app.js, CSS import to remove required changes, and bump Tailwind to 3.0.12. Now, to me, this is much easier at a high level to understand what's going on rather than trying to walk through the adds and minuses and figuring out what's happening over here. So this is a separate package called Changelog. You just add changelog to your code, do a quick mixdep skid, and then finally compile it, and then you'll see it come up and just say mix changelog and the name of the library that you want to check, and it'll automatically compare what you have now to what the latest version is to have an idea about what's the differences. So this is Alan from Plangora. Please subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.